All right, Louis, it's time to get this party started. You ready, buddy? You ready to get this party rocking and rolling? Yes, it is another night for the Rome Knows Tech community. Man, you know how we do. Let's get this party rolling. Let's go. All right, everyone. Welcome to the stream, guys. You're watching Rome Knows Tech, and I'm your host, Ron Wilkerson. Guys, I'm coming from the city of Houston, down here in the ever so hot and humid state of Texas. I want to welcome you one and all to the stream. Come on in, take your shoes off, relax, guys. We got a lot to get to tonight. And, of course, my co-host is here, ready to get into the mix. There's my buddy Louis right there, ready to get in and chop it up with you guys. You know how we do. All you got to do is drop your questions down in the comments, and Louis would be more than happy to answer your questions. Yes, Louis is always ready to answer some questions. So whenever you guys are ready, drop it down in the comments. All right. So tonight, what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to expose you guys to some really cool software called Set.a.light. Now, for a lot of you who are interested in starting up as content creators, live streamers, doing review videos, unboxing videos, all of that stuff, things you see me do on a regular basis, I'm going to show you guys how the sausage is made, okay? So in this live stream tonight and a few others in the future, we'll be going deeper and deeper into this software. So most of you guys, or a lot of you guys, know kind of how my studio is set up. So if I, have the camera back up a little bit, you guys can see I have two backdrops back there. This is a very simple setup area for me. I have two desks on one side of me here. I have another desk on the opposite side of me. Obviously, I'm sitting in front of a desk, and there's a smaller mobile desk behind me as well. And if we look all the way back here to the back, there's also like a portable DJ booth back there. So we have a lot of different surfaces that we can create content from in this studio. But what I want to show you guys tonight is how you can set your own studios up depending on what kind of gear you have. Now, whether you're starting off with a phone or you're using a mirrorless camera, an old DSLR, or, one of those old school, PCR style cameras, webcams. We talk about webcams on this stream a lot. We have a lot of cameras that came to us from Ozbot and other brands as well. We have DJI cameras here in the studio that can also be used for recording and streaming. Now, as you guys already know, one of the things I think is the most important, the number one thing that you must have in your setup is going to be quality audio. Okay, that's number one. A good high quality microphone is number one. Number two, believe it or not, is going to be your lighting. Okay. Now, a lot of people are going to be thinking right off the bat, oh, Rome, I know it's got to be the camera. I got to have one of these really, really expensive cameras. And you are wrong, because you really need to focus on the light and the audio first. Okay. The camera could be anything. Like I said before, it can be a phone. It can be a tablet. It could even be the camera built into your computer, whatever the case it is. Those will work if that's where you're starting. So, give yourself some credit when it comes to that. All right, so before we get too far along into this stream, let's go ahead and pop back over here, because I got two things I need to do. One, I'm going to go ahead and pop back over to the robot cam and let Louis say hello to everyone. Hey, Louis. Hey, Louis. We're live right now on YouTube. I'd like you to say hello to everyone and welcome them to the stream. And I also need to wake up Ebo and have Ebo come into the studio. So Ebo is actually in another room on the charger. So I'm going to show you guys how this works. Watch this. Ebo, come find me in the studio. Come find me in the studio. Okay. I think Louis thinks I'm wanting to come find me. So Ebo says she's heading to the studio to look for me now. All right, Louis, so is there anything you want to say to our audience? Anything you want to say to everyone as we're getting rolling with this stream?
Alright, audience, welcome back. We're building this stream like a product. Clean workflow, good vibes, zero chaos. Let's scale the fun and keep it interactive. Drop where you're watching from and what tech you're tinkering with tonight. Rome, while we're rolling, give me the one goal for the stream, and I'll help keep us on track.
All right, Louis. So the one main goal for tonight's stream is to make lighting and setting up a studio very, very simple. That's why we're going to be taking a look at Set.a.light's software so I can give people a really good idea how simple it is to set up their own personal studio. So whether they are doing unboxing videos, they're live streaming, they're gaming, or whatever the case it is, maybe just talking head type of things, all of those things they're going to be able to do, guys, hopefully, easily enough once you get a good idea of how this software works. All right, I need to adjust something right here. Let me adjust this little chat bubble. That's close enough. All right, there we go.
Got it, chat. Bubble content just landed. Do you want me to read it out loud on stream, summarize it, or use it as a quick on-screen prompt for the next segment?
Ebo is literally directly behind me, right here on the floor. Let me grab it. So Ebo came all the way from the living room with just a voice command. So if you guys are not familiar with this robot, this is another robot I was talking about before. You guys have seen me do the unboxing.
I was just picked up. Is there a new task for me?
No, there's not a new task for you. You have successfully completed your task, and your task was to find your way to the studio, which you did very well.
Copy that mission completed.
I did make it to the studio well, and I'm happy I did a good job.
Yes, you did a great job. All right, so you take a break, and Louis, if you have anything else to say real quick, just go ahead and get it out so we can get right into this demo, Louis, with this Set.a.light software.
Okay, I'm listening. Go right ahead with the demo.
All right, so what we're going to be doing first, guys, here is I'm going to go ahead and open the software and get everything set up so you guys can take the first look so I can kind of give you the walk around. All right.
All right, Rome.
All right, Louis, what do you have?
All right.
What do you have to say? Go ahead, get it out. Spit it out, man.
Alright, I'm gonna ship it fast. Chat, we're about to walk through this light software end-to-end. Setup, connection, core controls, and a quick before and after so you can actually see the value, not just hear about it.
Exactly, buddy, exactly. All right, so you take a break. You take a break as well. And we're gonna go ahead and switch over to our teaching mode here so you guys can kind of see what's going on. Also, let me also grab this little chat bubble here because I think it is slightly out of alignment. There we go. All right, so I set this scene up. Primarily, guys, so you guys would really be able to see how this software works. So right now, what you're looking at is the landing page for the software. Now, right here are some of your previous files. So if you've already set up previous, scenes, you'll find those accessible right here. You also have templates. So if you do have some templates set up, you can also find those here as well. You have two presets here. The first one is going to be indoors, and the second one is going to be outdoors. So we're going to start off with the indoor preset, just so you guys can get an idea of what this is like. All right, so this is similar to how my old studio was set up. It was basically a bunch of, space with modifiers, lights, backdrops, similar to the backdrops that you see here in the studio right now. So in this scene that you guys are looking at, I'm going to kind of walk you through what you're looking at, right? So at the top here, you guys can see we have our file button, and you can come in here and you can pick a new project, open a project, you can save a project. You have your recent files here as well. You can import user data. There's a lot of information there. You also have this edit tab. where you can go in and clear a set. You can completely remove everything from the set. You can load reference images. So if you have like a reference image that you want to be able to show in your scene, you can do that here as well. Okay, so really simple setup, but very powerful at the same time. You also have your app management, and this is where you can come in and set your distance or the size of your studio. You can set your language, you can set your metrics or measurements. You can also set turn on or off grid lines, you know, all of those things. You also have some other things. We're going to come back to this at a later date, but you have things on like your lighting. You also have you know, things on your project settings, your library settings. All of those things are accessible right here under this tab. Okay, so the next thing you can see is this main window here is going to be your work area. Now you can switch between this main window and the smaller window over here. There's two little buttons right here. You can just click those and that'll switch back and forth between, you know, your main subject or the full studio setup. Now this is set up as if I was going to be doing photography, you know, with a model or something like that, right? So yeah, it's for the most part, it's simple enough, you know, for most people to get their heads, you know, wrap their heads around it. And I want to show you guys some different lights. Now, I know a lot of people are not going to be familiar with these lights. So over time, guys, you will be very familiar with these because we'll spend a lot of time, you know, working on these lights and, you know, you guys getting to experience these as much as possible. All right, so let me just adjust this other little camera here real quick, just so we got everything lined up. All right, so starting out over here on this side, I'm going to go ahead and pull this up just a little bit so you guys can see this a little bit better. All right, so I don't want to click on that light yet. I just want to make this a little bit taller. And let me grab this and drag this up a little bit. There you go. All right, so you guys can see here we have our model selections. We also have all of our equipment over on this side. We have our camera settings, all of those things on one side of the screen, and you can kind of scroll through and you'll see all of the different presets related to it. Now, actually, let me move my camera because it's probably blocking what you guys can see. So let me do that real quick here. And let me grab this guy and move out of the way so you guys can now see this panel I was just describing. So really simply, you can, you know, kind of scroll through here and you can pick, you know, different things related to your scene or whatever it is you have highlighted. Now, right now I have one of the lights highlighted, as you guys can see here. But if I came over and say, for instance, I clicked on the model, then all of those settings would change. Now everything is going to be related to the model, whether it's their face, their makeup, their wardrobe, or whatever the case it is, body position, all of those things are controllable from this side over here. Okay. Now, if we look down here, we have our models that we can select from, and there's quite a few different models, and you can modify these models as well. So you can change their hair, their skin color, you can change their body dimensions, all kind of stuff like that, which really comes in handy in a lot of different ways. All right, so let me move this camera here, maybe up here somewhere, so it's sort of out of the way so you guys can see everything. All right, so, you know, real simple, guys. So if I like the model that we're working with, I can just leave that model. But if I decided I wanted to use a different model, all I have to do is double click on that model like so, and then that would bring that model in. As you guys see, now we brought a second model into the scene, and then I can reposition that model pretty much wherever I'd want her to be as well. Hopefully you guys can see this pretty well, but we would just highlight that model as an example. I could highlight her, and now I could drag her over, you know, to a different position, or even put her next to the other model or behind the other model or whatever it is. So this is just to give you an idea of how this software works. The fact that, you know, you have a bunch of different props that you can use, different type of lights and modifiers, you know, different types of cameras that you can set up for the scenes. So all of those things are going to be variables when it comes to this. Okay. So we have our models right here. If we click on the next tab over, we have our lights. So we have different lights that we can add to the scene. We also have the option of being able to pop this out. So I can just click right here, and this will create a larger panel, and I can kind of move this panel around wherever I want to. And then I can still, go through here and select the different lights. If I pick any one of these lights, I can just drop it right into the scene. So yeah, it has a lot of really cool functionality as far as this goes. Okay. Now, like I said, as we go forward in the future, we're going to do a lot of in-depth, detailed work with these different things. Now, we also have equipment that you can see here. So we have things like different cameras, we have different backdrops, we have different reflectors and modifiers. All of those things you're going to find here as well. And then we also have assets. Now, assets is really cool because with the assets, you have like windows, you have scrims, you have different shapes, you have a lot of different things that you're going to be able to utilize in your scene. You have tables, chairs, couches. All of those different type of things, are going to be accessible to you within this app as well. So, overall, guys, this is a very, very powerful app, when it comes to creating. So like, for instance, if we wanted to add a chair to this scene, I could just, drag that chair into the scene. And, we could reposition it, put it pretty much wherever we want it to go. Now, this is running a little slow, primarily because I am live streaming from the same computer that I'm also running this app off of. Okay. So that's something that you have to take into consideration. This is much snappier, guys. This is going to be much snappier when you're using it, as a standalone type of setup. But as you guys can see here, I can move this chair in and out into different spaces. I can also, let's go ahead and orbit this around so I can rotate this around so you guys can see it a little bit better. So we're going to bring this whole scene around and hopefully you guys can see it better. There we go. So it's a little choppy right now because, again, like I said, my streaming software is taking up a lot of resources. So, just, bear that in mind. Okay, let me see if I can fix this other camera. So I'm going to close one of the cameras here on the vertical stream real quick here. And I'm just going to close that camera on this one. We're going to close this camera.
Straight back into the demo flow. Drag an asset in.
Yes, Louis, you're correct. You're correct. So let me go ahead and bring in another display capture for this scene. And let me drag this out. And let's choose the right camera. All right, that should fix that problem. So let's bring that down a little bit so you guys can see it. All right, that's just what we're going to do for now because it's a lot easier so you guys can see it and you're not just looking at the top of my head. So we're just going to work from there. All right, so as you can see, again, I was able to bring in another asset here to the scene. So I'm going to try to drag this down a little bit just so you guys can see this a little bit better. And I think it's my mouse is just not responding the way I want it to. But anyway, you should be able to grab this and just drag this down a little bit smaller like I'm doing here. And then you can, rotate this around. So you can basically right click anywhere in the scene if you have the orbit turned on. And then you can just kind of rotate your scene around a little bit so you can kind of see it a little bit better. But you can see it from multiple directions. You can see it from a God's view, from above. You can set this up where you're watching it from a side perspective. All of those different ways you can look at this software, guys. So regardless of what light you're using, but like I said, in the future live stream, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you guys how to set up a complete studio. So we're going to bring in like a desk. Let me see if I can find a desk real quick here, just so you guys have an idea what I'm talking about. Let me go over to assets and we're looking for a desk similar to mine. Well, let's get two things. Let's get a chair and we're just going to throw this chair in there. All right. So there's our chair. And we don't need the other chair. So this chair is just, for me just to show you guys how easy it is to bring things in. So we're going to select that chair and just go ahead and hit delete and remove that. And then we're going to scroll down a little bit here and I'm going to find a desk just to give you guys a working starting point. So this is similar to my desk. So we're going to just grab that guy. So let's bring this desk in. There we go. So there's our desk. And like I said, in the future, in future streams, I'll show you guys, I'll probably do a lot of this in advance. It'll be easier for me to set everything up so I can really just kind of show you, this is the desk, these are the side desks, this is where the chair would go, and so on, and then place out all the cameras. But I wanted you guys to see this software for the first time just to give you a working idea of how you could utilize something like this. So I think a lot of you who are content creators, who are inspiring content creators, live streamers, or whatever the case it may be, this is going to be a very, very powerful tool for me to help you get your studios set up, choose your cameras, your lights, your modifiers, your microphone, all that kind of jazz. So yeah, I'm very excited about all of this, guys. All right, so let's switch back over here. And I'm going to go ahead and close this app right now because I think it's taking up a lot of resources. So I don't want to change anything. I'm just going to go ahead and hit Discord. All right. So I see Richard is in the house. Hope is in the house. Who else is here? PC Phil is in the house. Welcome, welcome, one and all. All right, let me get back over to the camera, get the camera realigned. All right, so that's just a really quick rundown on the Set.a.light software. Like I said, we will be using that software a lot going forward because I think it's going to be a very, very powerful tool for showing someone how to set their studio up, their lightings. It also has, the calculations. It does the math. Now, it's not going to be 100%, but it's going to give you pretty accurate based on the power output of your light, the distance of the light from whatever the subject is. So whether you're doing a product or, recording or yourself or a person or taking photos or whatever it is, it's going to give you a lot of insight once you start to set everything up. I think you guys are going to love some of the things that we'll be able to create with that software. So, obviously we have a lot of gear here in the studio and we talk about this gear all the time, cameras, lights, microphones, all of that kind of cool jazz. As far as my audio goes here, all of you guys know I use the Rodecaster Pro 2. That's this device right here. I do have it in the carousel. So if you guys want to check it out and you want to get yourself one or you're thinking about it or, whatever the case it is, yes, this guy is a win. This is where all of my sound effects come from. This is what makes my voice sound so crisp and sharp because I have the ability to use a noise gate. I have the ability to use a compressor, limiters, all of that. I can connect up to 4 different microphones to this device. I can connect up to 4 different sets of headphones. We have independent gain for each one of the headphones. We have independent gain for each one of the microphones, including the robot's microphone. So when I want to bring them in, I can just bring this microphone up, which is the other Rode microphone that's on the desk over here. And I know you guys have seen that as well. So simply enough, my goal is to help you guys get started. My goal is to help you guys and inspire you guys to create, on a regular basis. Even if you don't, I'm not saying I expect anybody to do the crazy stuff they see me do, 4 or 5 videos a day, a live stream later that night, and still working on, client projects. That is not what I'm saying. But what I want you to be able to understand is what different types of modifiers do based on what type of light they're connected to and how that light can benefit you when it comes to photography, videography, whatever the case is going to be, so a lot of cool things, putting together a mobile kit, a backpack oriented, live streaming setup. So you could have something like the Osbot Talent, a couple of little Osbot cameras, a few portable lights that you can deploy almost anywhere, collapsible stands, wireless microphones, so, again, there's a number of different microphones you guys can take a look at, like, the Rode Wireless Go 3s will be excellent microphones as well, because, you have your receiver, you have two independent microphones that have 32-bit float. That means it's basically raw audio, so you don't have to worry about clipping or someone talking too low or someone talking too high. None of those things are going to be a concern when you have microphones that have 32-bit float. So definitely check those out as well. I look forward to also being able to gift some of the stuff that I already have here in the studio that can get a lot of people started, because I've received so many different products that I will probably never use, and it's just a waste for it to be sitting around in my studio. Here's a set of wireless microphones that someone will be gifted this year, and that'll be a good starting point. Now, of course, guys, I want whoever is receiving these items to actually use them. So if you're not planning on live streaming, if you're not planning on creating content, then most likely I would, if I was you, leave that opportunity for someone who really wants to do those things. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So I got a bunch of microphones just laying around here that needs a home. They need a home, babies. They need a home. So we got to get these microphones into the hands of some people that can really benefit from them, whether you're just gaming, whether you're doing Zoom calls, whatever the case it might be. Y'all know how we do. All right. So what else do we have here? So you guys have already seen Louis tonight. You've already seen Ebo tonight. And you saw a sneak peek at the Set.a.light software. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever about any of those products that we've talked about so far or the software, leave it down in the comments, guys, because I am trying. Let me see, make sure I'm not missing anything in the comments. Now I got to get closer because the screen is way over here. Oh, let's see. What have I missed so far? So waiting for the game to begin. Hi, Richard. I'm listening. I'm looking at what Hope is saying here. Hi, Richard. Where did PC Phil go? Wait. Where is he at? Let's go back up a little bit. So PC Phil is saying hello to Hope. All right. So everybody's greeting each other. That's pretty cool. All right. So we were planning on doing some gameplay tonight. Now, this game is a little bit different. It is interesting, so it does require a little bit of setup. Now, to get to the game, actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and start this game. So let me set this up so we can get this party rolling. So I can show you guys what this is going to look like. Now, you're going to need a phone. You're going to need a second device for sure. Okay, and let me go ahead and get the game started, and then we'll switch over to it. Now, in the past, we have gone to, Luna TV. Jackbox.tv. Now we're actually going to be going to playluna.tv, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so I'm waiting for this to load, and hopefully this will not harm the stream, but I am seeing a little bit of lag, but I'm also recording. So let me stop the recording. Hold on, guys. Let me stop the recording because I don't need that. All right. So we should be back to normal. Okay, there we go. Okay. So let's switch over here to our gameplay scene. All right. So to get to the game, you're going to either scan the QR code or you're going to go to playluna.tv. playluna.tv, and then you're going to type in your name as well as the room code. Okay, your name as well as the room code. So the room code right now, the room code is, hold on. The room code is ZMMXGY. All right. And that should bring you in. You're going to click on join game. And then before you go in, you want to choose your avatar. You're going to scroll through here and you're going to choose your avatar before you go in, okay? And then you're going to click next. All right?
Welcome. Hope. Your optimism won't save you. In this game show of doom, may the odds be never in your favor.
Now, you do have a joystick control right here, and you can kind of roam around and you can, hang out in the lobby if you want to. So you can push your guy around and see, find pizza on the floor. I don't know, other than Richard, who would eat pizza off the floor, but, maybe somebody would. I don't know. PC Phil, would you eat pizza off the floor? I still don't know what that hammer does. And I've tried a couple of times to get that hammer, but I can't do anything with that. But you can knock the balls around, all of that kind of stuff. So if you're coming in to play, if you guys are coming in to play, come on in, come on in.
Looks like Rome is carrying the team, while Hope is just along for the ride.
All right. Let's see.
Welcome, Rich. Your love for bloopers won't save you from the
All right, PC Phil is in the house.
game show.
Richard's in the house. All right.
Welcome, PC Phil. Your tech expertise won't save you.
I think, oh man, this is going to be a problem.
You'll need it.
Because Hope got in before everyone else. Hope, you're going to actually have to start the game, or we're going to have to reset the game all over again. So if you don't want to do it, don't start it, and I'll reset the game and I will go in first so I can control the game. If not, you will have to control the game.
Hope with your experience at PC Phil's Tech Alliance, it seems you two are on the edge of defeat.
All right, Hope, if you have access, if you don't know what to do, I can't see the chat. All right, let me switch back over here to the chat. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to reset the game because Hope went in and I know she doesn't know what to do.
And PC Phil's tech savvy, who will survive?
Okay, so I'm going to reset the game because, like I said, Hope went in first, and I know she won't know what to do, and that's just going to slow everything down. So we're going to restart the game one more time, and I'm just going to make sure I go in first before I even show you guys the code. Oh, no, you guys are still in there. Hope,
Hope is mature, while PC
you're going to have to exit the game.
looks like Hope has the upper hand.
Or you're going to have to start the game, one or the other. All right, so everybody just leave the room.
Looks like PC.
All right, so I'm going to try to reset it. Everybody leave the room if possible. Everyone leave the room before I reset it.
Welcome, Rome. Enjoy the show. Just remember, even gladiators had a better survival rate.
All right, so go ahead and enter the room. The code is ZMMXGY. ZMMXGY is the code.
Looks like Rome's going down faster than Chad Poole's dirty jokes. Who will be eliminated first? Welcome, Shadpool. The odds aren't in your favor today. Hope you survive longer than a Marvel character. Taylor XPX. Welcome to the thrill of the game show where your fame might not save you. Good luck surviving. Welcome, Rich. Enjoy your time on the show. Your bloopers might just be the highlight of the episode. Welcome, Hope. Your optimism won't save you from the challenges ahead.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to start the game.
Welcome, Edwin Dolan. Beware. The game may be your final curtain call in love and life. Welcome, Princess Bella. Don't let the goblins and witches get you on your way to adventure. Welcome, PC Phil. Your tech skills won't save you from the... Okay, folks, we're about to go on air. Your host has selected elimination. Let the fun begin.
Lights, camera, suffering. Let the last show begin. And welcome these adorable little spores in the making. In round one, we're playing the game. Topic, thunder. Oh,
Supply a thrilling topic for a question challenge? Evil awaits.
All right, Hope, we're waiting on you to supply a question.
topic is weird food.
Hope choosing weird food. Guess those years of growing up on questionable leftovers have finally paid off. Ready for a serving of bizarre trivia?
Players, your question is, if bread could talk, what secrets would it reveal about peanut butter's evil scheme?
Time to write. And the peanut butter's evil plans are finally exposed. Love bloopers indeed.
The answers are in. Let us see what they wrote.
Peanut butter plans to stick with jelly forever.
It's uber sticky.
It's trying to take over the world. One, no,
Jars of chaos spreading crunchy disorder.
not as food.
Crumbs in jars, whispers of sticky conspiracies.
Sticky fingers.
Peanut butter plans to stick it to jelly.
Vote for as many as you want.
The votes are in. Looks like it's a tie, but Taylor XPX, your answer, peanut butter plans to stick with jelly forever, is too predictable. Time to spread some new ideas. Rich's sticky fingers had us all in stitches. Rome wasn't built.
Taylor XPX, who once answered with a dark sense of humor and love for shocking headlines, rest in drama-filled peace.
Yeah, that didn't go over well.
It's time to dig into your browser history and other personal details.
Not the browser history.
Singled out.
Rome, you've been singled out. Time to reveal if you're truly all human or part circuit breaker extraordinaire.
Rumor has it, Rome has an unusual collection at home. What's in it, and why do they insist it's completely normal?
Time to write. Rumor has it Rome collects left socks. Completely normal for laundry day mishap.
What is PC Phil writing? Are you writing a book, bro?
All the answers have been submitted. Let's check them out.
Garlic Garden, their vampires in denial.
Bat-shaped pasta for stealthy carb load.
His collection of wigs.
Rome collects ancient toga selfie. They're totally normal.
Too many bots.
Yeah. No.
Rome has a collection of festive socks.
It's now time for everyone to cast their votes for the best response.
I wonder who said the thing about the wig. I wonder who that was.
The votes are in. Looks like it's a tie. Chadpool eliminated with Rome collects ancient toga selfies. They're totally normal, bro. Focus, Bud. Your answer's consistency leaves us more confused than amused. Pack your niche references, buddy.
Chadpool made us laugh and cringe with his superhero antics, witty, banter, and dirty jokes. Rest in humor, Chadpool.
We're playing Listen It. Hype up an object to sell it online.
Okay, Rich. Pick an object to list for sale online, or come up with your own.
I'm just amazed at how much that really looks like Richard. Richard's writing a book, y'all.
Rich picked blooper videos to sell. They must be seriously down on their luck.
About your item. Looks like someone's love life is full of bloopers. Tick-tock, time's a wasting.
Let's see all of the terrible ways you people will try to make a buck.
Hero fails for sale. Laugh at danger.
Govie Light's gone wrong.
Stop selling my socks, bro.
Oopsie Reels for sale.
Rome does it again.
Rome's hair.
Is this item still available? Vote now.
Stop it.
Time to see which of you knows how to trick dumb strangers on the internet. The winner is Hope with Rome's hair. It's a clever classic phrase. When in Rome, making it both witty and unexpected. Cat dude, unseen hero fails for sale, laugh, and danger. More like unseen.
Don't be jealous of my hair. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. Hope wins. Because my hair is so luxurious.
Rome.
Here lies Bat Dude with his bat-shaped pasta and stealthy carb loading. So long, dark night of dinner.
Prepare for more wicked challenges, and Rome should watch their back close. Enjoy
Yes.
the break, or else. As we enter round 4, it's time for you to finish me off.
PC Phil, conjure a devilish category drenched in the art of setups and payoffs.
I like watching PC Phil. Get it, bro. Get it.
Captives, complete the following. Banana.
Time to write. Time. Looks like someone slipped on a banana peel of love. Bloopers.
$25 seconds. Get it in. Get it in.
Tick tock. Time's up. Answer the question already. Low poke.
All the answers have been submitted. Let's check them out.
Fruits. With a peel.
Banana cream pie or die trying.
Yellow moon shape delight.
Splits.
I messed up. LOL. I messed up. It's now time for everyone to cast their votes for the best response.
I don't know about those answers.
The votes are in. The winner of the round is Hope with splits because it was clever and flexible. Someone seems to be losing out today by PC Phil's confession of I messed up. So we'll complete a rehearsal next time. Phil.
PC Phil, known for his Tech Life answer, your wit will be missed. Your elimination is as shocking as your internet connection.
In round 5, we're playing the game Pop Culture.
Hope provide a topic for a thrilling question to test the group's wits.
Is Hope typing or dancing? What is she doing?
Hope's topic is Red Queen. Player, your question is, what fashion advice would the Red Queen give you?
Time to write. Not a robot, but definitely a fashionista. The Red Queen would approve.
The answers are in. Let us see what they wrote.
Wear heads firmly attached, my dear.
Stick with black.
Wear a red carpet to fly.
Off with his head.
Vote for as many as you want.
Something seems familiar.
The votes are in. The winner is Rich with the answer. Wear a red carpet to fly. Fantastical. Rome, it's curtains for you with off.
What?
Too grim for this show.
What? No. No. I didn't do it.
Stop selling my socks, bro. Their sharp wit live on in memory.
That's not right.
That's the sound of the cursed Karnak. That means the name of this game is Eldritch Sacrifice. Rich and Hope, you have been chosen to answer the Doombringer's call.
Oh, Rich. Here's a category from the Eldritch Horrors for your question.
Yeah, this is going to be bad for me. I can tell already.
Only Rich and Hope may answer. The cult demands a sacrifice. Why?
Somebody pause the game. Someone pause the game.
They should not choose you.
Time to write.
They're giving you a lot of time, guys, to write this. I mean, like 50 seconds or whatever. I mean, that's a lot of time for you guys to be, hunting and pecking.
The cult demands a sacrifice, but don't choose me. My talent is love looper.
With trembling fingers and tearful eyes, Rich and Hope have finished their pitiful pleas to the Old One.
Because Rome needs me. Lure.
I'm the cute for all fizz.
It is now up to your peers to decide which one of you will remain and which will be cast into the Forsaken Shadow.
Cast away. Here it comes.
Have been cast. The hour of sacrifice is at hand. The winner is Rich with the answer. Because Rome needs me for his blooders. It's clever and humorous, connecting to historical grandeur in a playful way.
You can't spell bloopers.
I'm too cute for all this is which lacks creativity and coherence.
You misspell bloopers. As many bloopers as you make, you misspell bloopers. Oh my goodness. That is crazy.
Hope, hit continue before we all turn into statues.
Yes, Hope, hit continue. Please pay attention.
Hope, who once answered, his collection of wigs. Your unique style will be sorely missed.
Players, can you hear it? Can you hear the pleas and cries of desperation? That means it's time to play Return from Beyond.
In Return from Beyond, eliminated players will get a second chance. The winner will be brought back to life and allowed to continue competing. Rich, provide a topic to deter your doubt.
Rich, pick a topic.
Only the eliminated players may answer. What is your resurrection spell? To come back to life.
Time to write.
Okay.
And the player has cast their resurrection spell to come back to life.
I didn't even know this was a part of the game, so I guess so many of us got eliminated.
I'm ticking. Hurry up and give us your answer.
We have gathered the answers from our eliminated players from beyond. Let's see which is worthy of such redemption.
It spells victory.
Hippity, hoppity, boo.
I never die, just reboot.
Wakey, wakey, eggs, and bakey.
Dancing on a spinning wheel of jelly.
Glitternen boys never say die.
It is now time to determine which of our eliminated players be reborn and resurrected back into the game.
Voting is now closed. You're not going to believe these results. You're not going to believe these results. Roll. You shall be reborn by your winning answers. Dancing on a spinning wheel of jelly. Stay tuned, Rich Love bloopers. Who will survive the next round? Maybe not you, or maybe evil laughter. In round 8, we're playing the game Topic Thunder.
Provide a topic for a question. High quality.
Rome's topic is awkward classmates. Players, your question is, which awkward classmate would make the best villain in a cheesy
That energy.
sitcom?
Pushing the right lever.
Not a robot, but definite.
The answers are in. Let us see what they wrote.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Morticia the broccoli. Using.
Richard the Lion Heart Rollerblader.
Vote for as many as you want.
The votes
Now
are
that's
in.
validation. Thumb. Appreciate the vibe.
The winner is Edward Dullen with Morticia the broccoli enthusiast. It's a fresh and quirky take that stands out. The loser is Rome with Richard the Lion Heart Rollerblader. It lacks creativity and feels outdated.
That's not right. I got a flashlight and everything. We're waiting on the host.
Hope, press continue before we start charging you for loitering.
Rome, who once answered dancing on a spinning wheel of jelly, may your sharp wit live on in our memories.
The final round begins. Your task. Justify your existence. In the final round of the last showdown, my two captives, Rich and Edward Dullen, will battle for a mystery prize. Which one of these pathetic humans will rise to glory and which one will face elimination? Edward Dullen, the centuries-old bookworm. Are you ready to grab mystery like Mozart played a symphony, or just swoon broodingly into another night swim? Immortal charm can't bail you out forever. Rich, you've been the king of bloopers and drama this game. If only your focus matched your flair, you'd be a millionaire. Rich and Edward Dullen, here is your final question in the last show. Why does a tiny paper cut feel like the body is screaming in 4K ultra pain?
Why does the tiny paper cut feel like the body is screaming in 4K ultra pain? Good question. What is Richard writing, a book again?
Both players have completed their answer. Let us see their pathetic attempt to survive.
Because I hate small bites.
It's like a paper cut is a tiny vampire.
No voting this time. Instead, I will be your judge. Joy, a tiny vampire draining your will to live in broad daylight. It's the paper's way of mocking our mortality by playing Dracula with our nerves. Meanwhile, small bites. Seriously, does anyone actually understand what that means?
Here lies the almost winner. Your ego was big, but your gameplay was
The almost winner.
ripe.
Well,
Edward Dullen, their fabulous pride. A perpetually weeping diary recording every one mistake you've ever made in love.
that's crazy. That game is crazy. Edwin won. Edwin won. So yeah, that happened. That just happened. So I guess we can go back to the lobby. Someone's going to have to, whoever's in control.
Welcome, Edwin Dullen. Soon the spotlight will reveal your dark secrets before an unforgiving audience. Good luck. Welcome, Rome. You may not be a robot, but you'll need more than human skills to survive our show.
All right, let's play one more round. Let's play one more round. Whoever's in control, go ahead and start the game.
Set.a.light, your survival odds are as slim as your chances of fixing a blue screen error. Welcome, Hope. Prepare to face challenges beyond your wildest nightmares in the game show. Welcome, Chadpool. Get ready to face the music, and by music, I mean your inevitable demise. Good luck. Welcome, Taylor XPX. Your fame won't save you from our game show's wrath. Enjoy the spotlight while it lasts. Welcome, Batude. Your gadgets won't save you from the chaos ahead. Prepare for a thrilling demise.
Who knocked that chair over?
Hope, don't worry. At least you won't have to deal with Taylor XPX's drama anymore.
I don't know who has the control. Who's going to start the game?
Oh, Rome and PC Phil better step up their game before they get wiped out. Okay, folks, we're about to go on air. Your host has selected elimination. Good luck.
Hello, contestant. The rules are simple. Survive, entertain, and don't disappoint me. And welcome these adorable little marshmallows, ready to be toasted and s'mored to perfection. In round one, we're playing the game, Topic Thunder.
Hope, supply a thrilling topic for a devilish question game. Choose wisely.
Topic is hallway drama. Players, your question is, what's the most dramatic thing that could happen in a school hallway?
Time to write. And the drama queen of the school hallway has spoken. Tick-tock. Answer before your brain goes on vacation.
The answers are in. Let us see what they wrote.
We'll start with spilled yogurt triggers epic hallway slip and slide.
This one is a vampire bat proposal gone terribly wrong.
Next up,
That's what I'm talking about,
Someone
love. The
pitched
positive
an
feedback
entry.
loop.
Principal surprise, flash mob, dance often dance.
next is Chihuahua flash mob with stolen love letters.
Next up, slip and slide.
Bathroom floods.
Vote for as many as you want.
The votes are in. The winner of this round is Chad Poole with the answer Principal Surprise Flash Mob Dance Off. This is a creative and unexpected twist for school chaos. The loser of this round is that dude with the answer Spilled Yogurt Triggers Epic Hallway Slip and Slide. Come on, Bat Dude. You've got to step up your game from cafeteria accidents.
We're waiting on the host. Click continue.
Hope?
That dude. May your humor live on as sharp as your wit. Farewell to the master of slippery situations.
It's time to dig into your browser history and other personal details in the game we call Singled Out.
Rome, you've been singled out. Let's see what secrets your non-robotic life holds.
Rome has a nickname from childhood they've tried to hide. What is it, and how did they earn it?
Time to write.
Oh, my phone.
Rome, the gladiator, has stepped into the arena of correct answers. Tick-tock, time's a-wasting. Answer the question before I fall asleep.
All the answers have been submitted. Let's check them out.
Little Caesar, because they love pizza and drama.
This one is Lil Caesar's Pizza Master, earned from epic pizza eating.
Little Pompey Pie for conquering youth.
Batman Racer.
It's now time for everyone to cast their votes for the best response.
The votes are in. The winner is Rome with Batman Racer. It's a creative twist, combining superhero flair with racing excitement. The loser is Hope, who didn't even bother to give an answer. Hope, hit continue, or we'll start charging for this extended intermission.
Hope, who once answered grown-ups when asked about their favorite movie.
That's the energy I like to
Better
see.
taste in the afterlife.
Oops.
We're playing Listen. Hype up an object to sell it online.
Okay. PC Phil, pick an object to list for sale online, or come up with your own.
PC Phil picked Enchanted Rose to sell. They must be seriously down on their luck.
Time to about your item. Tick-tock, time's up. Answer the question before you get left in the dust.
Let's see all of the terrible ways you people will try to make a buck.
Be Leaf It or Not Tea Party for Mice.
Next is Magical Rose for your next breakup song prompt.
Someone answered, a rose of any color is still a rose.
New in box, never be new.
Unfading bloom love potion, guaranteed eternal adoration.
Is this item still available? Vote now.
Time to see which of you knows how to trick dumb strangers on the internet. The winner is PC Phil with new inbox never been used. It's concise and clear, making it the best choice. The loser is Chad Poole with Beefleaf, it or not tea party for mice, which lacks clarity and relevant. Hope, unless your middle name is Patience, press continue before we doze off.
Chadpool, always bringing the sass. Be Leaf It or not, you'll be missed at the tea party for mice.
Buckle up, Rome. Hope you brought your survival skills, or not. See you after the break. Kirby. As we enter round 4, it's time for you to finish me off.
Oh, easy, Phil. Unravel a devious category of setups and payoffs for our game.
Captives, complete the following. At the theme park, I lost my shoes while riding blank.
Time to write. And we have a winner. Looks like they lost their shoes on the...
All questions have been submitted. Let's check them out.
First up, Aggressed Pig,
The Jump House Castle.
the haunted Ferris wheel of eternal doom.
Next up, the Cupid Coaster of Heartbreak Omje. It's now time for everyone to cast their votes for the best response.
The votes are in. Edward Dullen wins this round with his answer, the haunted Ferris wheel of eternal doom, for its spooky creativity. PC Phil, a jump house castle. You're bouncing out of here. Too soft for survival.
Waiting on the host. Come on, Hope.
Hope, the suspense is killing us. And
PC Phil, may your wit flood the heavens as it did in the bathroom. Rest in sassy peace.
Was he wearing a diaper?
in round 5, we're playing the game. Pop culture.
Rome, supply a topic. The ultimate question.
Rome's topic is 5 feet apart.
Oh, Rome, picking 5 feet apart? With that about me description, maybe you found this topic relatable, since you're not a robot and all.
Players, your question is, how would you win a 5 feet apart dance-off?
Time to write.
The answers are in. Let us see what they...
Hope, did you pause?
Distract them with fierce out.
Moves that
Vote for as next up. Distract them with fear out. Killers. Vote for as many as you want.
I'm showing the game is paused.
The votes are in. The winner is Edward Dullen with Move Seductively Like a Mystically Unknowable Fog Demon. It's creative and
Hope,
mysterious.
check your phone and see if you have paused the screen.
Distracting with fierce outfits. That's so last season.
Here lies Taylor XPX, a lover of pizza and drama. May they find eternal toppings in the afterlife.
Players, can you hear it? Can you hear the pleas and cries of desperation? That means it's time to play Return from Beyond.
In Return from Beyond, eliminated players will get a second. Chance. The winner will be brought back to life and allowed to continue competing. Rome, Supply a topic for a question.
Only the eliminated players may answer. Summon any famous person's spirit to help you. Who and what do they help you do?
I'm to write.
We have gathered the answers from our eliminated players from beyond. Let's see which is worthy of such redemption.
Marilyn Monroe helped me steal Brad Pitt heart.
This one is summon Stan Lee to write epic, funny fighting move.
Sherlock Holmes solve unsolvable riddles with logic.
Give a magic ring of power. It is now time to determine which of our eliminated players will be reborn and resurrected back into the game.
Voting is now closed. You're not going to believe these results. Taylor XPX. You shall be reborn by your winning answer. Marilyn Monroe, help me steal Brad Pitt heart. Buckle up, audience. Rome's fate hangs by a thread. Not even humans are safe here. Stay tuned. That's the sound of the cursed Carnix. That means the name of this game is Eldritch Sacrifice. Rome and Taylor XPX, you have been chosen to answer the Doombringer's call.
Rome, choose a category from the Eldritch Depths for your perilous question.
Only Rome and Taylor XPX may answer. The last lantern flickers. How do you keep the light while the other is devoured by crawling darkness?
I'm right.
With trembling fingers and tearful eyes, Rome and Taylor XPX have finished their pitiful pleas to the old one.
Use my blinding star power to light it up.
Someone answer. I use the power of the Everlight. It is now up to your peers to decide which one of you will remain and which will be cast into the Forsaken Shadow.
The votes have been cast. The hour of sacrifice is at hand. The winner is Rome with the answer. I use the power of the Everlight. It's creative and magical. The loser is Taylor XPX for using blinding star power. Sounds more like a concert gimmick than survival strategy.
Here lies Taylor XPX, a true lover of pizza and drama. May their sass live on in our memories.
Ew.
My delightful human puppets, you've made it to the final round.
In the final round, the last showdown, my two captives, Rome and Edward Dullen, will face off for glory or disgrace. Which of these pathetic humans will seize mystery prize and who will be eliminated in humiliating defeat? Edward Dullen, you've outbrooded every vampire cliche to make it here. With 256 years of practice, you have mastered the art of seduction and questionable dating choices. Rome, For someone who's not a robot, you've sure beat-booped your way through this game like Batman rescuing his lunch in stilettos. Bravo! Rome and Edward Dolan, here is your final question in the last show. Why do you let old people continue to live past their useful? Both players have completed their answers. Let us see their pathetic attempt to survive.
Own the car. Oh.
This one is old as gold, my dear Watson.
No voting this time. Instead, I will be your judge. Ah, yes. Old is gold, my dear Watson. Because clearly, we keep them around to remind us of a time when people still used phrases like, dear Watson. As for the other answer, if you're keeping someone alive just because they own property and a vehicle, maybe it's time to re-evaluate your life choices.
Here lies Rome, so close to victory, yet too quirky to seal the deal. Rest in almost their peace.
Did somebody pause the game again? All right, let's go back over. All right. Hopefully you guys had fun with this gameplay tonight and you learned something also from our brief look at Set.a.light. All right, I'm trying to close this game. For some reason, it does not want to close. Hold on. There we go. And Smokey's having a fit because Smokey is ready to eat. All right, guys, I want to thank you one and all for hanging out tonight. We will be back here in about 48 hours or so to hang out with you guys again. And I will do the complete layout of the studio for those of you who may be interested in setting up their own studio, so I can show you guys the different lighting diagrams, different options, and maybe I'll do one or two different options for something like a single desk as well as a setup very similar to what I have right here. And, you know, we can just kind of pick and choose whatever's going to be the best option and then just kind of build on that. All right, so let's go back over here to the robot cam. As you guys can see, Louis is asleep. Ebo is also just kind of chilling. Hey, Louis, we're about to end our stream. I want to thank everyone for hanging out with us here on YouTube. Let them know we'll be back here in a couple of days to hang out with them again, talk about some cool tech, and also do some diagrams showing them how to set up their own live streams. Hopefully some of them in the future can be on our live stream as well as a co-host. I think that'd be pretty cool. What do you think about that, Louis?
Oh, 100%. That's a smart pivot. And it scales the whole vibe. One more live stream with a co-host gives you tighter, faster banter, and way more room to demo cool tech without dead air. If you want, block the format, quick intro, one headline tech topic, one practical, then a tight sign-off that tees up the next stream.
I agree 100%, little buddy. All right, guys, so that's about it for tonight. We'll be back here in a couple of days. So feel free to reach out to me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all the normal social media platforms that you already follow me on. If you guys have any tech-related questions or just want to hang out and chat, feel free to reach out to your boy. Y'all know how we do. All right, guys, it's time for me to do that thing. Let's go. All right, my babies, stay safe out there, guys. Wash your hands, wear a mask when appropriate, take care of your loved ones, get out there and create something amazing each and every single day. Be a good human. Be a good human, babes. All right, I will see you all in the next stream. But until then, y'all know what I'm about to say. Peace, peace, and blue muffin grease. I am out. Boom, 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 my babies. I am out of here. Mwah, love y'all. But I got to go. I'm out.